Welcome back to Arpeggio Yoga. My name is Will. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It helps me show up in search on YouTube so others seeking out these beginner level practices can find them as well. It just helps me share it with a larger audience. I'm offering 21 practices to start off 2021, so you can check the playlist out at the end of this video or on the channel to catch all the other practices from this series if you haven't seen them all yet. Today I thought it'd be appropriate to take up a detoxing, reviving practice. So that's what we're going to go into right now. Let's start by taking up this easy seat. Ankles can be crossed, or legs can be crossed at the ankles, or you can place one ankle in front of the other. Hands on the knees or thighs, rise up through the spine. Close your eyes and deepen your breath. Start to journey inward, focusing on the mind, your internal thoughts, blocking out all those distractions from the outside world. And there are many today. Just cleanse the mind, cleanse the body. Exhale with all the distracting thoughts, get them out of your head. Inhale life, inhale your reviving thoughts. Excellent. Inhale. Arms come up overhead for an easy warm-up. Exhale. Bend to the left. Your left palm can come down to the mat. Right palm is facing down to the mat. Your gaze can go up toward your elbow. Keep both hips, both knees planted to the mat. Feel the stretch to the right side body. Inhale, both arms come back up. Exhale, down to the right. Gaze goes up to your left elbow, left palm facing down. Take a bend in your right elbow to deepen the stretch. Keep the knees and hips planted. Feel that stretch to the left side body. Inhale up. Exhale, easy twist to the left. Right hand can go over your left knee. Left hand out behind you. Inhale back up. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep that spine upright, just twisting along the length of the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Continue to breathe here. You can tent your fingers and walk them out in front of you. As long as you're keeping both hips planted behind and stretching the spine and not just rolling it forward. Inhale, rise back up. Let's come to standing in mountain pose. And step your feet about hips width apart. Inhale, arms come overhead. Swing palm tree. Interlace your fingers. And sway to the left. Rise back up. Hands to the right. And back up center. And release your arms to your side. Take mountain pose to the top of the mat. Ankles close together, knees touching, palms on the sides of your legs, upright through the spine, gazes forward. We're going to step back, good wide stance, into warrior two. The heel of your left foot bisecting the right foot behind, arms are up, gaze goes out over your left fingertips, bending at the knee. Couple of breaths here in warrior two. On an inhale, bend to the left, extended side stretch. Side ankle pose. That left arm can rest on your left knee. The gaze can go up towards your right elbow. Right palm is facing down to the mat. Strong through the legs. Pushing right up from that right foot planted through your right side body, all the way through your arm to your fingertips. Inhale, come back up. It's warrior two. Turn your left foot in. Readjust to a wide leg stance. And exhale to a forward fold. You can tense your fingertips, plant your palms on the mat. Turn your fingertips to the back of the mat. Walk them to bring yourself down a little further in this forward fold. And rise back up on an inhale. Arms back out to your sides. Turn your right toes forward, readjust into a warrior two to the right. Bend into that right knee. Gaze goes out over the right fingertips. Right knee is tracking over the second, third toe of the right foot. Should be able to just see the tips of the right toes. Driving through that left foot up through your side body now. Let's take it over into a side ankle pose. The left palm facing down to the mat. Right elbow resting on your right knee. And again, driving through that left foot all the way through the fingertips of your left hand. And rise back up to warrior two. And then turn your right foot in to that wide legged stance again. And bend forward to a forward fold. Inhale, rise back up. And bring it back around to a seated position. Staff pose on your mat. Feet are flexed, hands are planted just behind your buttocks. And we're going to go into an upward plank. So you can walk your hands back just a little bit further. On an inhale, lift up through your hip points. Very strong through the body, pointing your toes. Want your feet together here. Internally rotating the hips and your thighs. Keep the knees from splaying out. Elbows are pointing in, the inside of your elbows pointing to each other. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Let's hold this a moment. We'll come back into this again. Let's slowly release. Back down to staff pose. Let's do one more here. It's a very strong pose. Go ahead and walk your hands back just slightly. On an inhale, lifting up through the hips and thighs, pelvis, pointing the toes, rolling the shoulders back and down. Nice straight inverted plank, or reverse plank, upward plank, whatever you may call it. You can see what it is. Very strong through your entire body, through the legs, through your torso, chest, shoulders, even your arms. Keep breathing. One more breath here. And exhale, lower it back down to staff pose. Nice. Go ahead and shake that out. Feeling that, right? And bring your right heel into your groin. Still facing the top of your mat. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. And place your hands on your ankles, shin. If you can reach your toes, go ahead and grab your toes. On your inhales, extend the spine. Exhales, settle deeper into the stretch. Goal is head to knee, but not to arch your spine. Wherever you're at, that's just fine. Excellent. Come back up. Turn your upper body out to the wide length of your mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. This is a revolved head to knee. And you can see my head is nowhere near my knee. You get wherever you're able to get, shining your chest forward to the side of the mat. Trying to get the shoulders on an even plane with the length of the mat. And your right arm coming overhead, palm facing down. Feeling that stretch to the right side body. It's a nice little twist too. Helps in detoxifying the organs. Inhale, rise back up. Whew, lovely. We're going to work our way to the other side through a yogic squat, through a garland pose, coming up into the squat. If you need to place a towel beneath your heels or roll the mat to give you a little extra height, you can do so. help keep the balance, keep you pushed forward. Sometimes you tend to fall back. However wide you can take your legs in the squat is fine. If you've been practicing these a little bit every day, you'll find yourself getting a little deeper into it. Your hips opening up a little bit more. But try to rise up through your spine, nice straight spine. Push out on your inner thighs with your elbows. Pushing your hands together to push your thighs out. Yeah, it feels nice. All right. Let's go ahead and settle into a staff pose first, the other direction. Bring that left heel now into the groin. Sitting up nice and tall. And inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Head to knee pose on the right leg side. And wherever you're able to place your hands is fine. Ankles, foot, shin, even the knee. Wherever you're able to go. Perfectly okay. Excellent. Come back up. Now turning your body, upper body, to the front of the mat, to the long side of the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Revolve, head to knee, pose to the right. Keeping the chest shining forward. Trying to get the shoulders on an even plane, bisecting the mat. Shining that chest toward the front or the side of the mat. Palm of the left hand facing down to the mat. Wherever you're at here is fine. Just feel that stretch to the left side body and then gentle twist through the upper body. Excellent. Come back up. Let's go back into one more squat to finish off this portion of the sequence. Just a couple of breaths here. And from this squat, we're going to roll around to our back. Feet up in the air, into a happy baby. You can take your arms up inside your thighs, wrapped around the outside of your feet, or you could grab the toes. Whichever variation of the pose is best for you. Or hands just outside the feet, pushing up against the feet. And that nice stretch of the inner thighs, groins. Excellent. Just place the base of your feet on the mat. That's when we've done quite a lot of. But these twists really help in squeezing out the toxins in the organs in the spine. Put your palms on the mat, lift your hips, and shift them to the left 3 or 4 inches. And let your knees lower to your right. It's a full spinal twist. Starting in the sacrum. Up the middle of the spine. The spine is bisecting the length of the mat. Your hand can rest on your left thigh or your left knee. Keep both shoulders pinned. Cactus your left arm out. And then finally, your gaze goes out over your left fingertips. Excellent. Bring all that back in. Light your hands, lift your hips back center. Lift them again, shift them a few inches to the right. Lower your knees to your left. Rest your left hand on your right knee, your right thigh. Starting that twist at the sacrum. All the way up through the torso, through the mid-spine. Keep both shoulders planted. Practice your right hands out to your right hand out to your right. Your gaze goes out over your right fingertips. And gently release all of that again. And lift your hips back to center. And pull both knees up towards your chest. Lift your chin up toward your knees. Just rock out the sacrum a little bit here before we settle in to our final pose, Savasana, corpse pose. Wonderful. Lay the head back down. Extend both legs out. You can rock them side to side and let them settle into a comfortable place. Your sacrum's flat on the mat. Roll both shoulder blades beneath your chest. Palms are faced up, arms out to the side slightly. Return to your breath now. This resting pose, Savasana. You likely released a lot of toxins from your organs and your spine through this practice. With your exhales, you can release any other toxic thoughts or toxic energy that's in your body. Inhale life, inhale those revival thoughts. So that when we get up from this practice, we can start anew. There's been some very challenging months lately. It's nice once in a while just to do a quick detoxifying practice. I can build some energy to get through the day, get through the week, get through the month ahead. If you need a little more time here in Savasana, go ahead and pause the video and you can hit play and rejoin us when you're ready. For the rest of us, take another deep breath. And exhale, release it. And when you're ready, roll to your favorite side. And then rise back up to an easy seated position. Hands on your knees. Nice straight spine. Continue with your breath. And open your eyes when you're ready. I'd like to thank each and every one of you once again for joining me in arpeggio yoga with this little experiment of a YouTube channel for yoga, beginners practices with the 40s, 50s, 60s and up crowd, of which I am a part. I hope you're finding benefit from them, from these practices. There are several others in the 21 for 21 playlist you can check out if you haven't done so already. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I request that you do so now. And check out all the other videos in the playlist. Like the videos, share them with your friends. I'm sure you know somebody who can benefit from them as well. And leave comments in the comment section. Let me know what types of practices you'd like to do, what parts of the body you would like to work on. And we can certainly get those incorporated into future practices as well. So thank you once again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow the other videos in the 21 for 21 playlist. Until next time, be well. Namaste.